Okay, so this is a little guide about getting set up and running with Audacity. So I've just gone in Firefox to Google, and I typed in Audacity, and this is the first thing that pops up. So we can either go straight to the downloads page, or we can just go to the home page for Audacity. So I'll just click there, let it load right up. Now we're going to go to download, and let's just click here. See where it takes us. So now you can choose whatever your whatever operating system you're using. I'm using Windows here, so we'll just go Audacity for Windows. And I think it should start. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, let's download the installer here. And here it takes us to, here we go. We want the Windows installer. Obviously, if you're on a Mac or Linux, then you use one of these. Here we are on a Windows, so we're going to click this. And there we go. We just go Save File. Then once it's finished downloading, then you can open that up. Get it installed. I'm just going to cancel it because I already have it going. And this is what it looks like when it is installed. Click there, it's going to start up, and this is what you're going to see. So we'll take a little quick tour around just so we kind of know what everything is. So up here you have this, it's called the transport. This is where you have the play, stop, go back to the beginning, pause, record, all the stuff that you're used to. Next over here is your toolbar. So this is choosing what you can use. So once we have some tracks down in here, these will make more sense, but generally you've got this to make selections, and you've got this to move things around. So if you want to move stuff back and forth in time, you use the time shift tool. If you want to select something and say cut it out, then you're using the selection tool. Next over here we've got meters for this is how loud your microphone or how loud the input into Audacity is. Next we have the output meters, so this is how loud the stuff that you're playing back is. So if you're recording, you want to take a look at this. If you're editing and mixing, you want to take a look at these. Same over here, this is the input level, so the level that you're recording, and this is the output level, the level of your speakers, the level that you're listening back to. There's a whole bunch more tools in this section right here. We won't get into all of them right now because this is just a quick little tour, but this is shortcuts for tools. Next over here is your playback speed, and I think Pauline already got nabbed by this. She had it set a little bit higher. It's really easy to set it too high. So if we set it way too high, then everything's going to come out playing back too fast. Everybody's going to sound like a chipmunk. Same if we set it too low, it's going to be slow and everyone's going to sound weird. So you can just double click, set it to 1, and then OK. And now we know if we hover our mouse over, it's back to 1. Same, you can just hit play if you want to play. Same as over here. Underneath here, this is what you're using to listen and to play and to record. So if you've got just your built-in laptop sound, you're probably going to be using direct sound, maybe MME. If you've got something like a USB microphone, then you'll probably see that show up in here. You know, it's basically just all the different options you have for microphones to record with and for speakers to play back with. So if you're playing a sound, you don't hear anything. If you're trying to record and nothing's getting recorded, it's probably in this section right here that there's an issue. So the next thing that we're going to do is we'll add a track just quickly. So we go up to our tracks menu. We'll add a mono track if we're just, say, recording a voice. And now you can see the selection tool that I've got right here. This would work for selecting something here, selecting something here. Let's actually import some audio. Let's go File, Import Audio. And this will let you take any of this stuff. So here's a disclaimer that I recorded. And now you can see in here we've got necessarily represent the views of the staff. The following program recording. So if we say wanted this to start a little bit later, we could take our time shift tool, move this whole thing back. If we wanted to cut off this little bit at the beginning, we can take that and go Edit, Cut, and that gets rid of that. The following program does not necessarily... And let's say we want it to start back at the beginning. We select our time shift tool, and we can drag that, maybe that's a little too far, drag that back to the beginning of the session right there. So that's just a quick little basic tour around Audacity. Hopefully that gets you familiar with where things are and what you need to do. Most common things you'll be doing, probably importing audio to get all of your session together, and then exporting things as either waves or MP3s. So those are both in the File menu. Tracks menu will add new empty tracks for you.